What's going on, workaholics? Welcome back to my channel. It's Amy J. Today I am here with a really popular question for you all. How do you get your real estate license in Maryland? I personally know so many people that are getting their real estate licenses in Maryland right now, and a lot of other people who are just inquiring about it. So I'm here to answer this question for you. There's just a few quick steps that you have to do, things that you need to take care of, things that you need to do before you actually try to get it, and we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Now, the first thing that you need to do, and this is really important, is you want to make sure that you save a certain amount of money. Before you even consider anything to do with your real estate license, with actually pursuing it, you need to make sure that you have some money saved up, because it's not a free process. You have to pay for the course, you have to pay for the books, you have to pay for any associated fees. Once you become a real estate agent, you have to pay for the actual exam. There's things that you have to pay for. I suggest that you look all those things up because the prices do vary, and then just, make sure that you save that amount of money. Number two, before we jump into exactly how to do it, you need to make sure that you research what it means to actually be a real estate agent. You need to make sure that it's truly for you before you take that leap. You need to ask around, you need to Google everything, you need to watch videos, and you need to really understand what it means to put yourself into the industry of real estate, and also understand all the different avenues that being a real estate professional could bring you. All right, so number three is you have to actually sign up for the course. You have to take a 60-hour course in order to take your real estate exam, and this course can come from, you can take a look online. You can just Google where you can take the classes at. Some real estate brokerages offer the class. The one that I'm at definitely does offer the class. I'll be happy to link that information below. You can also go to the CE shop, for example. I'll link that information down below, and you can just, of course, ask around. If you happen to know any other local real estate agents, you can ask them where they took that exam and then get that information. So you have to go ahead, sign up for it. I believe it ranges from about $250 to $300 something. I don't exactly remember, but I'll look it up and then link that information down below for the actual cost of the exam. And yeah, that's what you do. You have to just go ahead and sign up for it, pay for it, and pay for any books that's associated with that course as well. Now, once you do this, it's like I said, it's 60 hours, 60 required hours that you have to take in this course in order to even qualify to be able to get your real estate, to take your real estate exam. So number four is to make sure that you just ask a million questions. I mean, literally ask every real estate agent that you know, anybody who's ever bought a home, any lenders that you might know, anybody in that profession or that's dabbled in it or anything. Ask a million questions, because as you're learning in this course, right, it's 60 hours, it's a lot of information coming at you, and you have to take a test while you're in the course, like a pre-exam, and then you have to actually take the exam. So you want to make sure that you actually understand all the information that's coming, and there's no better way to understand than attaching it to real life scenarios. Number five is to actually take the test. You have to go ahead and apply for it. You have to take the test in front of a proctor. So you can do it online, I believe, but I know that I did it in person at the location. You go in, you sign up. Of course, you have to register for it in advance, and then when you go in there, you sign up for it, you give them your ID, they tell you what you can and cannot do, and then you go in and you sit down for the exam in a little cubicle with a computer right there, and you go ahead and you take the exam on the computer with people watching you, of course, and it's about 110 total questions, and then there's two different categories, so it's 110 total questions that you have to sit down for. Your nerves are going to be all over the place. Just take your time, breathe, keep watch of the time, because it is a timed exam, and go ahead and rock it out. Next is to go ahead and pay for your real estate license. Once you pass your exam, you're not a licensed real estate agent yet. You have to pay for the license and then get it transferred to a brokerage. You can't start practicing as a real estate agent until you have your license hung up at a brokerage. So the next step is to go ahead and pay for it. And the last step is to choose which brokerage you're going to associate with, because your real estate license has to be hung at a brokerage before you can practice real estate. So definitely interview different brokerages, ask other agents that you may know, Google the information, look at reviews, and find out which place is the best place for you to hang your real estate license so that you can start selling real estate. Now, here's just a quick note. Like I said in the beginning of this video, there are a lot of fees associated with this. You have to pay you have to pay for your exam, you have to pay for your course, you have to pay for your actual license, you have to pay for any books that you need to take during your course, you have to pay for realtor dues, you have to pay your brokerage depending on where you go. You have to pay them. There might be a startup cost. There might be a monthly cost. You have to pay for the multiple listing service subscription if you plan to be to take part in that as well. So there are a few fees that you definitely need to make sure that you research so that you can have and you can be fully prepared to just jump into your career. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.